Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about how India can become a global supplier in sports industry. And we have selected cricket as a sport because in India, as we know, cricket is not just a game. It's a passion for every single individual in India, and we celebrate it as a festival. So we are taking cricket, and we are going to in cricket we are specifically talking about the cricket bat as the product, and we're going to discuss about the cricket bat as India becoming a global supplier.
Our objective today will be talking about how India can be a global supplier and a global competitor in the bat manufacturing. Our main focus will be about how we can excel in cricket bat manufacturing at an industry level and at policy level. We will be mainly focusing on English willow bats, which we import highly in England.
Let us first understand why cricket matters, as cricket is being played in more than 100 countries today, like India, Australia, South Africa, England, and now even in USA. So, being cricket as expanding all over the world, the need for the cricket bats or premium bats is important. So, there needs to be a one fixed player, or there is a chance to become a supplier for the bats.
So, adding to your point, at the top level, professionals and semi-professionals prefer English willow bats rather than the Kashmir willow bats. And why is that? So, English willow have a light grain structure, lightweight, and they are easy to use. So that's why professionals and semi-professionals prefer the English willow. English willow mainly comes from the England because that type of tree only grows in England itself. So England is a big player in this competition.
So India today is one of the largest manufacturers of bats. The cities like Meerut and Jalandhar are leading in bat manufacturing. But what is the issue is that for bat manufacturing, the manufacturers need the willow that you said, English willow, and that needs to be imported. And this makes the Indian manufacturers as subcontractors under foreign suppliers. So it's basically as white labeling done for the English companies and not for the Indian companies.
What I can compare from your statement is that India has a strong skills and a huge manufacturing base, but we have limited global value chain. Am I right?
Yes.
So what I can say is that our presence, our volume is high in manufacturing, but low in global branding and sourcing. So what I can say is this is where we can grab the opportunity.
Yes, definitely. And in India, we can say that India can go further in manufacturing. Like there are three, we can say that there are three major reasons. Like India has the one of the largest market for cricket in the world. Like it's the largest potential market as whole India plays cricket. Second is the lower manufacturing cost, like which increases the scale for manufacturing. And third is India has been doing this for decades, like the pressing, shaping for the bats. It's been a decade-long business, and a lot of people has been doing this since a long time. So these three are major reasons, or we can say that the three are major things that will put India ahead in the supply.
So additionally, India also has a strong MSME clusters, experience in export management, as well as there are currently growing sports ecosystems like IPL, women IPL, and many other sports which we can growing in India right now. Also, government also supports the manufacturing growth like the Make in India initiative as well as the PLI schemes.
Yes, despite these trends of India, there are also important gaps to be focused on. Like Indian willow is considered as heavyweight due to inconsistent grain, and also there is a gap between R&D for bad technology, as we can say that the pressing or whatever technology is being used, there are a lot of gaps that needs to be covered in while manufacturing of bats.
So another major issue right here lies is global credibility and branding. Global players usually rely on the global brands which have proper R&D and proper research around the bats itself. What happens in India right now is Indian manufacturers lack the ecosystem as well as the resources that we need to analyze our bets, and also the global marketing skills which are required in order to grow our market more and globally.
Our proposed strategy is to reduce the dependence on English willow and make the manufacturers dependent on Indian willow itself. So for it, the first thing should be needed is to grow the quality of the Indian willow, like to focus on the specific curing technologies, or to focus on the specific wood that is being needed for the bat, or to search for any other material that can be blended with the willow, which will make bat more consistent.
So I have read an article about an Australian company. Also, Australian government also supports this idea. Like by countries in Australia, we usually combine the two sectors. For example, for two sectors like the agriculture and the sports science. Because of that, they have skilled largely in the sports goods manufacturing. In India, we can also support that by having a good cooperation between the agriculture department, the sports goods department, as well as private manufacturers.
Yes, definitely. In India, at government level also, the policies for the R&D should support the branding and also the quality certifications, and not only volume. So this will help to cluster all the dedicated things that needs to be developed for the technologies, and to for the processes, basically to improve the willow. And with the government policies, the incentives can be given or for the suppliers as well.
So, at an industry level, the manufacturing should be shifted from just work models to brand ownership. Everyone is responsible for the making of the brand. You can have a collaboration or an academic session between the in the academic institutions or with the players in order to build trust. Institutions like BCCI and ICC should promote higher quality Indian willow among the junior level and the domestic level leagues.
Yes, so India has already done this, or already succeeded in such transitions in pharmaceutical and leather goods, where where the branding and the support for the government has improved the exports. So here also, for the national sports committee and the production incentives will definitely boost the exports and will definitely grow the technology for the bats in India.
So, what you all said, if phased correctly or if structured correctly, India can dominate the mid-range segment of the bats, and after that, having a strong base, we can move up to the premium range of bats. This phased approach, or we can say this structured approach, will help us in long-term credibility as well as reducing our risk in the global market.
So to conclude, cricket bat manufacturing in India definitely offers a potential growth and scalable opportunity, as the skills exist, the market exists, and the demand is growing.
So, what India needs right now? What India needs right now is focused policy support, industry collaboration, as well as a huge investment in branding, as well as in the R&D of the Indian willow. So together, with the right strategy, India can be a global leader, and not just by becoming just a manufacturer of an Indian willow, but a global brand in Indian willow manufacture. So Prathamesh, what can you say about a conversation? Was it fruitful enough?
Yes, definitely it was, as it was a whole mixture like we discussed for the current situation, whatever India is facing, and what are the gaps that India can work upon and be a global leader, as there is a lot of potential in this field, and India can be a global leader.
We also talked about how government also taking initiatives in manufacturing unit, as well as global branding is required, and during all the conversation we have concluded that India can be a global brand in willow manufacturing and not just a manufacturer. So we have concluded all this, but let's just not decide amongst ourselves. Let the viewers also decide what they have derived from the conversation, isn't it?
Yes, definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you.